welcome to the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte. I'm Mike Joy alongside Darrell Waltrip.
Mike, this is the longest race we have all year long. It's 600 miles. It's grueling. It wears you and your car out. It just, the team, everybody has to get involved to be able to win this race. This is the toughest race on the circuit.
Joey Logano has the best average finish here. Jimmy Johnson 6 wins, Jeff Gordon's 5. Who are you picking?
Well, I like the way it came down last year, between Kevin Harvick and Dale Jr. Harvick won. Got to get good gas mileage. Just ask Dale Jr.
All right, Darrell. At Charlotte, the nighttime is the right time. Here we go.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of our NASCAR 15 season here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Coca-Cola 600, where we are looking to defend our all-star race win we got in our last episode by winning it here in the Coke 600 in our number 88 Nationwide Chevrolet, as we now are green here from Charlotte Motor Speedway. We are underway back from our 24th place starting position, hitting the wall already, gets sideways, we're almost wrecking already. What a save, we save it, but go just like that from 24th to 32nd. The span from the front stretch all the way to the turn 1 and 2. Now down to 33rd, K34. Casey, we're getting passed by everybody. Mears and Gilliland have gone around us. Now here comes Michael Annette. What a disastrous start to this race we have just had. So we just got loose off the start, got banged into Kyle Larson. From there, we just completely lost control. So trouble there on the initial start. Now we're starting to gain some positions back, as now we got the momentum and now we are rolling. Fast lap of the race. Initial lap was Cole Witt. We put down the second fastest lap there, so now we're trying to work our way back by everyone here into 29th here, getting ahead of the 26th of Jeb Burton, but still he gets back around us there on the run on the exit of 2, so we're still fighting for position. Now we're just going to get into Casey Mears. We're just going to door him. I'm not having it. Now we're going to be 4 wide into 3 and 4. We make the pass work, clear everybody we were fighting back there, and get the run on the 26th of Jeb Burton. We're going to go right to his outside and fly by him, putting down an absolute flyer of a lap, a 29.24. That is the fastest lap of the race. Now we're going to go after J.J. Yaley and Jamie McMurray. Those spots to get the 28th and the 27th as Carl Edwards leads the race right now, as we are looking to make some headway here, trying to gain as many positions as possible. As we go in the corner, get into Yaley, move him out of the way. Inside of McMurray, now I'm going to get inside of Cole Witt here, going to 26, and up into the top 25. Just got to get there by the 25 machine of Chase Elliott. We're starting to make something happen here, gaining some positions. Really get a nice recovery from that initial rough start down the front stretch on lap 1, but now we're gaining some positions back here. Still a little bit loose, but we're making it work here, trying to draft up to Paul Menard and Kurt Busch. We're going to dive here off into 3 and 4. Get right into the pack, into Larson, into the 6th. Into the wall goes Newman, and now Elliott going to go up the track. Well, we're going to hang on to 21st place here, doing a great job with car control. But Paul Menard going to be stuck alongside us now. We cannot clear him, and we got to work on using Chase Elliott's draft, which we do to give him the bumper here. Down to 3 for hard number the 25. We save it, and there goes the 1, and we go around. We get hooked, and we get junked, and boom, big hits from everybody piling into us back here. Jeb Burton in it, and down we keep it off the inside wall. But Chase Elliott second on the wall, and somebody didn't call caution for that, so we just come with the track and slide into McMurray, and Cole just drives through us. No idea what he's doing right there. Just drives right through us, and everyone else behind us nowhere to go. But oh my goodness, what is Cole doing? He just drove right through us and wrecked us for no apparent reason. So of course we're going to bring down pit road because we're at the back anyway due to the cause of that yellow. So we're going to bring it down pit road, full repairs, everything, all that good stuff. So we're going to restart 41st here alongside the 7 of Regan Smith out of the 42 that have qualified for this race. Now we look to move the inside of Ty Dillon there. Go by Kurt Busch, Yaley, Allgaier, Michael Waltrip. It's running 38th right now here through 1 and 2. Nice run, a little bit of contact there. Got very loose off the side of Justin Allgaier's number 51 Chevrolet. So we're going to send it back into 3 and 4, trying to get by Michael Waltrip. Oh, into him. We're banging cars into cars. We are completely sideways. Cars are big as car. We're up into the catch fence. A huge eruption has just occurred here in Charlotte. So you get into the 33 and 10 to 41 Kurt Busch right in front, and boom, we go sent flying. Ty Dillon gets drilled. Kurt Busch hard on the wall. Cars are going everywhere, and we go up into the catch fence. I mean, one of the wildest wrecks I have ever seen here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And now Of course, coming up here after repairs, we nearly got DNF from that incident. And so, look at the leaderboard right now. The 41 Kurt Busch is your leader, and he's all the way at the pretty much coming to lap the field as he's coming out of turn 4. The rest of everyone else is in the 1 and 2. So basically, Kurt Busch has an unfair advantage because of some glitch now on that caution. Don't get what that's about. So now we're racing Ryan Newman for position, trying to fight him to make something happen. There's AJ Allmendinger, and now he really set off in the 3 and 4 into Michael Vidal. Cars are going everywhere. We are completely sideways. We hang on to it, stick a car on the wall. We're going 3 wide, banging doors with David Reagan, Kyle Larson. More contact as we now fall down to 28th place as the chaotic start to this race continues here in Charlotte. The Coke 600 has been absolutely wild so far. Honestly, very reminiscent of the 2022 Coke 600 in real life, which is also crazy but a very exciting race. Now we're trying to block Gilliland. We do now. We go past Cole Witt, the 27. Now we send it by David Reagan, Kyle Larson into the 33 title, and we get sideways. We hold on to it. Gilliland gives us a bumper. We save it once again through 3 and 4. Racing Kyle Larson and David Reagan hard for position here. 34 up into the wall. He goes big hit for David Reagan. And now into the bumper of Michael Annette. Move him up out of the way. He bounces off the wall. Now we're trying to get to the outside of Kyle Larson. We bounce off the wall and into Larson, but we will take 22nd for the time being with a nice big run side draft into 3 and 4. Trying to clear the 42 machine of Larson's. Now we track down the 66 of Michael Waltrip right on the outside. What a pass. Clean right around him into 21st place as we try to rebound and get a solid green flag run going here to try to get by Brian Vickers to get into the top 20. For now, we go a little bit high up the racetrack trying to make something happen. Nothing materializing so far. As we move on now into 3 and 4, send down the back of Josh Wise. There's Vickers up the track. Kevin Harvick. Oh, we're into the wall. We keep it off the wall. And we now clear Harvick. We move into 17th place. Here, he gets into us, and we make an incredible save right there. Harvick almost turned us down the front stretch, but our talent and our ability enabled us to save that car from completely wrecking. So now we chase down Stenhouse for 16th. As we've got a nice green flag run going so far, and we are starting to gain some positions and finally starting to get some momentum going positively in our way. So we get to the bumper. Stenhouse, give him a bump there. Trying to go now behind the 11 of Denny Hamlin. We're going to be crunched in between there. We're going to get into Stenhouse. Now we're going to go to the inside of Denny Hamlin. Trying to go by Regan Smith, Trevor Bain. Now we're going to get a big run on the inside of Stenhouse and get into Kenseth up the track. Big hit behind us. Oh, yeah, well, we're sideways. We're to the wall. We hold on to it. Racing for 11th here with Matt Kenseth trying to hang on. He will temporarily take the position. We're trying to hold on to 12th here, but there is Stenhouse. I think of Kevin Harvick. What a run. We're now going to go forward in the corner. Kenseth up in the wall. We are completely sideways into Harvick. He's in the wall in front of us. We're both in the wall, and all of a sudden it's all falling apart as we lose control. Save it once again. Now we're into the 42 of Larson's at the wall. There's Boyer. 50. Now we're giving Jeb Burton the bumper. He's slamming cars in the wall. Big hits there behind us. We continue on green here into 1 and 2, trying to hold on for dear life to get whatever positions we can here. Right now running in 16th after losing 5 spots there. We were almost nearly back in the top 10, but nothing there. So now we go to the inside left. We get into Kyle Larson. He goes hard on the outside wall for the 42. No yellow. We take a big run on the back of Josh Wise's Doge machine. We shove him by Clint Boyer, and now we try to go 3 wide by both of them. We do use up the 90 into the 15 into the wall. They go sideways. 15's hitting cars, and oh my goodness, the caution is out here. Now the caution comes out in that green flag. Our 3rd caution of the night here in this wild Coke 600, which has been nothing. We just had a solid green flag run, but a lot of contact, a lot of cars going in the wall, a lot of cautions. As you see right there, boom, Jeb Burton gets drilled by Clint Boyer, and up the track, he spins right in front of everybody else. And it's one of those classic NASCAR 15 instances. He spins around to the inside, brings the caution out, Jeb Burton going around. And now we are going to come down pit road with just a slight right front fender damage. So we restart 13th. That's pretty much almost everyone else in front of us came in as well. So we still restart inside the top 15 with a good shot of charging right into the top 10. Already have done that on the restart. Already up to 10th, 3 wide for 8th. Now 3 wide for 7th, moving into 1 and 2. We just edge into 7th. Then we get loose on the inside of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. We're going to make some contact next to the corner. Now we got to block the Doge machine of Josh Wise as we try to regroup and get back up to the 7th of Regan Smith, which we will, sending it by Ricky Stenhouse, but we're a little bit too high. We're into the wall there in the exit of 4, but we hang on to it and we block Stenhouse. Big time block thrown as Jeff Gordon has now inherited the race lead here on lap 19. Now we go after Regan Smith and Carl Edwards, the next two guys in front of us for position. As we continue to charge forwards, trying to get every position we can here, running in 7th. Now we get a nice draft off the 19 Carl. We get into the bumper, and there he goes. He's just going to go around. He's going to overcorrect a hard crash behind us. That is a caution coming out on the racetrack, because that was a hellacious hit behind us. Carl Edwards, he got spun down the racetrack. He could have corrected it, but he overcorrected it and absolutely destroyed watch him overcorrect in front of me, and boom, master side. Tony Stewart up in the air, flying through the upside down, crowd surfing Bobby Labonte. We got the huge one. Look at this. We got 25 cars. Looks like all piled up in here. He came right back in front of everybody. Everyone just got drilled. Eric Almirola might be completely KO'd from the race after that. That was a huge crash. So we get back underway on lap 21. We stay out, get into 6th or 5th. We jump up to 4th. There's 3 spun the tires, then Jimmy spun the tires. We banged into Jimmy right there. So now we're temporarily going into 3rd place. There's just some significant contact. But we hang on to 3rd place. That cost us our opportunity to go chase down Jeff Gordon and Joey Logano. So now we're on the inside of Jimmy. More contact made with Jimmy right there, trying to battle for 3rd. Now we go into 3 and 4. We're going to send it here, try to go low, following Jimmy's line through the corner. We slide up a little bit. We get to his outside, and that's a wall. We're into the wall, but we hang on to it and don't completely wreck the car there. Denny Hamlin gaining back there behind us in 5th place as we try to regroup and chase down Jimmy once again here, as Logano and Jeff Gordon seems to have gotten solid, but Jimmy's right there. He's been a fast car tonight, and we finally emerged as a contender here at the front of this field in 4th, getting some green flag right now. We're using Jimmy's draft right now to try to make a move. We're going to send it to 3 and 4 using that draft. We're going to get to the back of Jimmy. He's into us. We're into him, and around goes Jimmy, and the caution is out. Caution is out. No Jimmy Johnson around. Oh, man, we just got into him, and we got up the track, and he just got into us and just lost control. Around he went. Denny Hamlin very lucky to avoid, and luckily Jimmy does not hit anybody. So that is a caution. We got some damage. We're going to come down pit road following Jeff Gordon and Joey Logano, the leaders in front of us decision. So we're going to be 17th here, as a lot of guys say. And now we're just passing Kais in the grass here. As a huge stack up the restart makes us go from 17th to 8th here into turn 1 and 2. What a tremendous restart we have had. Everyone else were just spinning the tires. So now we're moving, trying to chase down David Gilliland, David Reagan, and others, as we just made that incredible pass, gaining a bunch of spots. Jimmy now leads. Some surprising, Jimmy Johnson stays out after spinning. He's leading this thing. Now we go by David Reagan. Regan Smith, we're in the wall there. We hold on to a big stack up to the back of the 7. Tony Stewart takes advantage and jumps into 4th place. We're trying to get up here and get back to Jimmy and battle for the lead. Nothing there yet. Then we give Tony Stewart the 14. The bumper. He's going to go up into us. We're both into the wall. Into the 34. David Reagan up the track. He goes in. We're spinning. Cars are going everywhere. We're around back up into traffic. And oh, there's so many cars are piling this. Look in front of us. There's a huge pile up here. After what didn't look like much, we just avoid getting clipped by Kurt Busch right there. So you see here into David Reagan, we get up on the wall, come down, and he just gets into us. He just drives through us. We go around, and boom! Oh my goodness, another huge wreck. An eruption. The Eric Almirola upside down on his side. Kenseth went through the air. Trevor Lemon, look at all the guys piling. This was the big 1v2. Another hard overcorrection hit, and did you see the pack just erupt? That was insane. So now in the restart, we come down the ropes. We're damaged. Actually, no, I think we stayed out. Yeah, we stayed out. So restarting 16th here, and we are racing everyone here. We're banging doors of Kyle Busch, Paul Menard, Clint Boyer. No, huge wheel spin there all throughout the field in the restart. That just jumbled up the field. So we're 10th here on the inside of Boyer for 9th here, coming out of turn 1 and through turn 2 down the back straightaway. 4th position, used him up, put him in the wall there. Now we're into 9th place after just more chaos happening here on these restarts. And the coaches are now in the back of Cole Wick getting revenge for earlier. He's going to go around. He's going to overcorrect. And oh my goodness, Kyle Busch just went flying. And another huge crash due to an overcorrection behind us for the 7th caution of the night. See Cole Wick right up the track, and watch Kyle Busch. He goes flying through the air. Oh my goodness, Kyle Busch is a new Space Force recruit. And more cars went flying and flipping, and another huge, that's the 3rd one time. It's been a huge wreck and eruption of sorts, and cars flying. So now in the restart here, we got him stuck in between the wall after we pitted with Carl Edwards and a bunch of other guys. So we're here 29th. We move up to the 28th now into 1 and 2 on the restart. Underneath Vickers for 27th. So this has been the most chaotic Coke 600 of all time. So I get in the back of the 7 rings, but he goes up in the wall, bounces around right in front of us, and we avoid piling into him. But my goodness, he just wall popped and just spun everybody else behind us. Oh my lord. We just gave Reese a small little bump, and then he just goes boom, up into the wall, hooked by Menard and Colwitt. They go crashing to the bottom of the racetrack, and Regan Smith just by himself spins into the outside wall. Oh my goodness, this is chaotic. Caution out. We are gonna keep her out there on the racetrack. Restart in the 28th position, actually 12th position, and Austin Dillon and Matt Kent stack us up. Now we're banging off the wall into other cars just like we did on lap 1, but we save it. Danica's sideways. She's banging into us. We're banging into Bobby Labonte and Kyle Larson. We hang on to it. We're still sideways here, going 3 wide for position, trying to make passes on Keselowski, Labonte, and Menard. We're right now trying to hold on to 24th. We just lost a spot to McDowell, so now we're down in 25th place from 12th. We lost 13 spots in the restart. Now we just door check Paul Menard hard. Keselowski, now we're completely sideways through the corner. We hang on to it and go to block Menard somehow. Hang on to 22nd place. Jimmy Johnson continues to lead, really starting to dominate this race now. I mean, it's unbelievable. I can't believe we're not even halfway through the race yet. We've had 7 cautions. This has been outrageous. I don't know, maybe even 8 cautions at this point. As now we try to get into a rhythm and chase down Ryan Blaney, David Reagan, and those guys. We get a big run in the corner. We get up on the wall right there, and we're a little bit loose into Keselowski. We hold on to it, but we do lose that position, so now we're down to 23rd. We keep going a little bit too high up the racetrack and getting into the outside wall there. So we set it in the corner, give Keselowski the bumper. I mean, give him a big shot. That's going to help him off in the corner. That costs us as we get loose off the back of him. Now Menard to the inside of us. He's going to move into 23rd, but I'm not having it, so I door check him, slow him down, and we move back into 23rd for the time being. Send it back off deep into the corner into Keselowski. Give him another shot, really help him move Brad through the field right now. One of our guys we're battling for the points lead for the regular season at this moment. Chase after him and Ryan Blaney. And we're going to go 3 wide to the inside, move past them. There's Reagan and Edo in the back of Jeb Burton. Oh, we're into Larson. He's up into the wall. We're 4 wide now. We're really getting squeezed into the wall. Larson into Blaney there. Oh my goodness, this is getting really hectic. Myself, Larson, Blaney, Keselowski. We're going to go 4 wide in the corner. Keselowski bounces in, and now we're slamming the 34 of Reagan into the wall. We stay green. Big run next to the 4. We go the inside into the bumper. Jet Burton gets sideways. We made such an aggressive maneuver. We stick him in the fence, and now he's turned us into the wall big time. Now we got big damage. Just disaster, really. Just not what we wanted to do. I mean, that was just a stupid move anyway. We just doored Jeb Burton and then just put ourselves on the wall by doing that because he turned us. So really that was just my mistake there. That was just a bozo move. So now we're trying to regain time with the damaged right front fender now on Kyle Larson and Brad Keselowski. You can see the struggle turning through the corner as we slide up, but we avoid hitting the wall there very luckily. And so now we're going to try to get a run. Hopefully they stack up in front of us so we can get some kind of thing that will help us get some momentum here. That's what we'll do. Sail it off underneath Kyle Larson into Keselowski, up the track into the wall. Keselowski sends us sideways. We hold on to it, come back up on the racetrack. Clear Keselowski. Now Larson gets a big run. We block the 42 into 19th, trying to hang on. There's some incredible racing though going on at the moment right now. Really, just good battles right here. Mid-pack. Oh, now we hit the wall again. That's going to give momentum to Kyle Larson and Keselowski. They're going to gain some time there. As we're just really struggling to find grip here through these corners. Now we have really heavy right front damage. Getting close to pit stop zone. Now we're going to go up into the wall hard there. Now we're right on the right front. Now we're down the racetrack. And we're going to go up and throw a block. And we're going to get wrecked hard by Kyle Larson. And cars are wrecking everywhere. And I'm like, please don't hit me. Oh my goodness. Everywhere. So we just completely lost it there. You're going to see we just come up and throw a horrendous spot on Kyle Larson. Bang. Head on the outside wall for Kyle Larson and myself. All guy gets sent around Logano, Gilliland, and Kyle Larson actually going to be knocked out of the race after that wreck, actually DNFing, and we of course had to pit. We had heavy damage, nearly DNF'd. Now pretty much everyone came down anyway for fuel and tires, so we're going to restart here all the way back in 38 out of 39 cars. So 3 cars have DNF'd. Kyle Busch is one of them, Kyle Larson's another, and I forgot who the other one is. We got 3 DNFs already, so now we're trying to work our way here in between Danica and Joey Logano for 32nd. We're going to get squeezed. We're going to hang on to it there. We got very loose. Trying to make something work. Now we dive underneath Logano into the back bumper of AJ Allmendinger up the track. He goes into Burton. Oh, hard into the wall for the 26 back there. Casey Kane drove right through us. So now we're going to throw a block on Danica and go 3 wide with Almirola and Kane. Now we're really making passes. Also, Kurt Busch going extremely slow. Dropping like a rock. We pile right into the back of him. Heavy contact made. And now we work on the outside of the 41 of Kurt Busch once again. And we make the pass. Now we get a run on Brad Keselowski. We go to the bottom. We're going to be 3 wide into the corner. We are going to send it into the back of Blaney, up the track, into Vickers. He goes hard in the wall for Vickers. That is a caution. And Carver sends also. And now we're up the track, bouncing off the wall as a caution comes out. I see right there, just Blaney up into Vickers. Vickers into the wall. I don't think that's a caution, man. I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't think that's a caution for Vickers getting the wall, but alas, it is a yellow. So we're back underway on lap 42, restarting in 12th place. We stayed out. We got a great restart here. Cars stacking up in front of us. I don't know which direction to go. We're going in the middle, and then we're going to commit to going low, giving Stenhouse a shove into 1 and 2 as we find ourselves 8th place now into 1 and 2. So a gain of 4 spots there in the corner. Jimmy Johnson continuing to dominate this race right now. And Casey Kane, bounces off the wall and into us. Big contact between myself and the 5, our teammate, all the way down the backstretch there. And now Truex has to make it 3 wide. That's not going to work. We set it off here down to 3 and 4, trying to catch the back of the 6 of Trevor Bain. And we go into the wall and get loose. And once again, significant contact with the outside wall. Now trying to block Truex. There's Kyle Larson behind us, trying to throw blocks as much as we can right now and trying to catch up to the 6 of Trevor Bain. Nothing quite there yet. Now we got Kane getting a big run behind us. He's going to give us some draft here. And now we're going to sail it off once again into turn 3 and 4. Trying to get up to 7th there. I can see the 6 of Bain. We're up the wall again. We get up into the outside wall, sending it in too deep into turn 3 and 4. 3 and 4 is just so tricky here at Charlotte. It's pretty hard to figure out. But now we're trying to figure it out right now. Now we get momentum on the back of the 24, Jeff Gordon. Now on the outside of us, here comes Kane. He's going to put him in the wall. He's going to put us in the wall. He's going to bounce us off the wall, down the track into Truex, into Hamlin. Hold on to it. We're wrecking. Caution is out. Big hit to the inside wall. Into Denny Hamlin. And back into the wall. And someone piles in there. Caution to see Kane just turn us in the wall. We bounce the track, and then once his camera angle changes, next thing you know, Denny Hamlin's going around, we're going around, Kurt Busch up the racetrack, we both go up the racetrack, and I think at the last second, Almirola comes in and bangs into us. That brings out the caution flag. We're going to come down pit road here, restart all the way back in 31st, because we had to get, repairs. We're spinning around, fresh tires, full tank of fuel here, and now we're finally past halfway here, but we still have 35 laps to go. Battling Justin Allgaier for 31st. We fall in line behind him. Now we get a big run there on the inside. Get by AJ Allmendinger. Now trying to work our way by the 15 of Boyer and the 33 of Ty Dillon. Now we sailed off by them both, by Biffle and Yaley Keselowski. We sent someone up in the wall. There's Michael Annette completely sideways. We both, he slammed someone in the wall, but we somehow make an incredible save off the door of Jamie McMurray. Now we're stuck 3 wide in the middle. We're in the sucker hole right now, battling for 23rd or 22nd with Troy Logano. Just on, I got nothing going on. We can't get anything going our way right now. We bump into Logano, lose more spots. Now down to 24th. I don't even know what is happening at this point in this race. It's just because, and a huge wiggle there and a mega save out of turn 2 off the door of Burton's. Now we're back in 25th. Gotta try to regroup here. Get back to Jet Burton. Joey Logano up the racetrack. Saves it. Props to him. Now we work on the inside of Justin Allgaier. Try to make something happen on the inside of McMurray. We move into 21st place. And now try to chase down Casey Mears to get into this top 20. As our struggles have continued this race. It's been a struggle, but we're finally seeming to recover here. Starting to get some positions back. This extended green flag run right now as we now go through on the outside. David Reagan into the wall right there. Some contact there, but we hang on to it as we try to work our way now by David Reagan and now work our way towards Jeff Gordon, the 24 ahead of us for 18th place here. Coming to 30 to go. We go the inside of Jeff Gordon. Can't quite get him there. We're going to slide up, get a little bit loose behind him, but we'll stay in his draft. Trying to take this position now down the back straightaway here. Working our way into turn 3 and 4. Trying to get as many positions as possible. We move, it goes, sail it way off past Jeff Gordon. We really sent it in extremely deep. We're going to pay the price for it. That's a wall right there we're into. We bang into it there, but we hang on. Take the position from Jeff Gordon. Move into 18th and now try to chase down guys like Jimmy Johnson ahead of us there in 17th, who's finally been knocked out of the lead as Carl Edwards is back leading this race right now. So 31 to go at the moment. Possibly pit stops coming soon for the guys that stayed out on that last restart. I was one of the ones who pitted, so we have more fuel mileage, tire wear. And then you can see guys get on the bottom line, slowing down to come down pit road. Yep, we got 2 guys coming in pit road, and that's going to give us a big run on the back of this pack. We still bounce off the wall hard, but still get a big enough run now as we work our way to the inside of Martin Truex Jr. We go by him, go by Kane and Bain, that rhymes. Moving to 13th to the back of Kenseth. The round, he goes hard to the outside wall for Kenseth, and that will bring out the caution, the 12th one of the night. And so, see right there, we tried to make the aggressive move. We just got in the back of Kent and then turned him hard in the outside wall. And Casey Kane slams into him. And down the track they go. Casey Kane will actually DNF from this race because of that crash. So we are going to come down pit road, fill up on gas, 4 tires. We're going to restart in 4th place. And prime position, AJ Allmendinger completely, he's punted him right through the grass. Sent him because he completely spun the tires on the restart, so he's gone. And now Newman all of a sudden goes 3 wide to the bottom, passing ourselves. As now here goes Menard as well. The Childress boy is passing us. We get stuck on the outside here with Danica, and we've lost 3 or 4 spots out of turn 2 already. So now we're trying to regroup and get those positions back, and in the side of Regan, so then the back of Vickers off the track and around he goes into us, and big hit in the back of the 43 of Almirola. We're wrecking. Caution out once again here at Charlotte. See right there, Vickers just got him in, and boom, up into the wall into Danica, and the crash fest continues here in the Coca-Cola 600. And so we're going to stay out. See, you saw Vickers there was stuck against the outside wall. So when we came back after pit stops, he was still stuck there. Stacked a bunch of cars, including myself. So that brought out a yellow. So we skipped through past that part. And after that yellow, they fixed it. Vickers is now out of the race. Or no, he's not out of the race, but he's further back. And we're back racing now with 24 laps to go. We restart in the 26th position here after pitting. Actually, we stayed out to the last restart as we try to get as many positions as possible here. Going inside of Newman. Now we're going to go 3 wide into 3 and 4. Big run here. Going by Greg Biffle, Michael Waltrip going by Denny Hamlin there into Denny sideways. We both save. Oh, he's going to overcorrect up there. Big hit in the back. That's a caution. Denny overcorrected it, whereas we were able to save it and continue on here. Just unlucky there. Denny Hamlin overcorrected and boom, nowhere for J.J. Haley to go hard. T-bones Denny Hamlin. He got drilled by Danica. And the overcorrections in 3 and 4 continue in this absolutely chaotic Coca-Cola 600. We get back underway with 22 to go here on lap 59. We fight for 17th with Eric Almirola. They stack it up on the outside lane. We gain those positions now. A lot of them. Now the inside stacks up. We're going to get a juicy run here in the corner. We're going to get in the back of Michael Waltrip and punt it hard into the wall. That is an instant yellow. Michael Waltrip, I mean, we just absolutely sent him. Give him the bumper, and then he overcorrected and went head on into the outside wall. See right here, they stacked up. He goes to block us. We get into him, and he goes around head on into Joey Logano and Ty Dillon. Big hit. Brings out the caution once again as the big hit's the theme of the night here. Heading on the outside wall, really happening a little bit too much for our liking. So we stay out here, restart in 6th. Stenhouse, big stack up there. Move up to 4th already here in the restart. And Tony Stewart sideways. We jump ourselves up into the 3rd place now on the restart. We have a chance to take the lead here, as we now look to go to the inside of Bobby Labonte and Jamie McMurray if we can get the drives and maybe lead our first laps of the night. This is incredible. We're finally in contention once again. We've clawed our way back. And McMurray, the inside of Bobby Labonte, he takes that position. Now we give him the bumper up the track, into the wall he goes, and we are in the lead here at Charlotte. We have finally taken the lead in the Coke 600 after 61 laps of clawing, fighting, and wrecking. We have gone up here to the race lead, now pulling away from Tony Stewart by already a half second, nearly a 1 second lead already. As we're just really starting to drive away now on this strategy call, as we were, I think, one of 5 or 6 guys that stayed out on the racetrack, and we were trying to make the strategy work. And we are doing so right now as we're starting to pull away. We led a lap. Maybe could even set the fastest lap of the race here. We're on pace to do that right now. We have a flyer going right now on this lap. And we bounce off the wall, but we can't keep it going in the right direction. And we set the fastest lap of the race as we lead here in the Coke 600. Now we move on to 12 laps to go on lap 69. We are leading this race right now, but it is time for green flag pit stops, which have already been underway. And now we are going to go up into the wall there in the corner. And heavy damage, but now we're going to bring ourselves down. Come down pit road for a scheduled green flag pit stop. Just get down the pit road speed limit. And we are in now for a scheduled green flag pit stop here. Should be the last one of the night. We can get repairs, 4 tires, and fuel. So it should be about a 17-second pit stop here as we roll down pit road. Jimmy Johnson inherits the lead as most of the field comes in for pit stops. So now we're going to come in. So we have pulled away there. Let a good chunk of 6 laps or so. So we did a great job there on that restart. So now we're trying to get a good pit stop here to come out in the lead once it all cycles out, so we can try to pull away and bring home the Coke 600 victory here. Pickard doing a good job so far. No real mistakes there. Now change to the right side tires. Clean there. Fuel in the car and do some repairs, and we're off. Green flag pit stop complete, and we're going to come back out on the racetrack now, cycling out to be scored in the 9th position. We will be 9th here. Kurt Busch is now your leader as Jim Ice coming down pit road. Now Kurt Busch is a lap ahead of ourselves, and he's staying out here, so he's this time for him. He's on his way now to come to 9 to go in this race. But the question is, will he come down pit road this lap? I'm pretty sure he will be. And indeed, Kurt Busch will be coming down pit road this time for his scheduled green flag pit stop. He will still be the leader as he's almost a lap ahead of everybody. But now we are going to unlap ourselves here. Going right by Kurt Busch. So now we're back on the lead lap here with 10 laps to go. And now we game position. As soon as we pass everyone out pit road, we jump up to second place. So a great pit cycle. I think we might cycle out to be the lead here. It's either going to be us or Kurt Busch. So a great pit cycle gets us way out ahead of Jimmy Johnson by nearly 6 seconds already. Tremendous job by the Hendrick Motorsports number 88 pit crew. Doing a great job. Gets us out where we need to be. And now we are in position to win this thing. Oh, into the wall right there. And we will now pass Kurt Busch through the corner. We cycle out to be your new leader at Charlotte. Your boy. Back in the lead here in Charlotte with 9 laps to go. Trying to bring home the Coca-Cola 600, which would be our second crown jewel victory of the season. Obviously backing up our Daytona 500 win. We snagged, of course, in the first race of the year. Now we're trying to bring home this Coke 600W. As we work our way through the corner, keep it off the wall, and now we're going to pull away with our 7-second lead over Joey Logano with 8 to go at Charlotte. Now we move on to 7 to go. Now 6 laps to go at Charlotte. It's going to be close if everyone can make it on fuel or not. Some cars are down pit road. We work our way into the corner now through 1 and 2. And the caution, no! The caution is going to come out for the 17th time. That is not what we wanted to see. We had the race in the bag. And now the caution is going to come out. And we are going to have a green, white checkered. Actually, no, it's going to be a couple laps to go. It looks like cars are just coming down pit road. I mean, what is this? I don't see a reason for a caution here. What's going on? And it looks like it's one of those phantom debris yellows NASCAR just threw. Very, very interesting. So we stay out, of course. We're going to restart here in the race lead with 4 laps to go. It's going to be a 4-lap shootout to decide a Coca-Cola 600 winner. Can we hang on and get it done? We move our way now in through 1 and 2. We clear Blaney and we cleared Clint Boyer, but Boyer has a run here through the corner. We go up to block the 21. There's the 15 of Boyer right as our main threat. We block him all the way down here nearly the apron. We block him all the way up the racetrack, and then we head into 3 and 4, which has been a corner we have struggled on all race long. We get a little bit loose there, but we get a very nice run on next to the corner and are starting to pull away again. We needed that corner to be that good. We needed it to be good, and we nailed it. 3 to go now in the Coca-Cola 600. Looking to bring home the win and get it done here and possibly even break our fastest lap we set on lap 64. As we are now pulling away from Clint Boyer, Kurt Busch, and Ryan Blaney. Us that stayed out on old tires. There were 5 of us. 6th on back came down for fresh tires. 6th place, that was Tony Stewart. They have not found their way up into the top 5 yet. As we now work our way into 3 and 4. Oh, into the wall a little bit, but we hang on to it. Bounce off the wall again. And we hit the wall twice in that corner. Not what we needed. Big gain for Clint Boyer. In the Coke 600. Who is gonna hang on and win this wreckfest of a race? It's been chaos. It's been everything. It's been Space Force recruits. It's been flips. It's been DNFs. It's been strategy late for the last 20 laps or so, and we have managed to come out on top as we come to take the white flag this time. Really good corner there. The lead over Boyer now, about 0.8 of a second. We bounce off the wall, but we keep our foot in and keep on going. White flag. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank at Charlotte. Can we hold on and bring home the victory, which would be our 5th win this season? All we have to do is no mistakes, and that is a mistake into the wall into turn 1 and 2. Yellow now, the right front fender is. We're going to have enough fuel to make it the damage, though, and us into 3 and 4. We just got to hang on here to go the distance. Just hit the pause button real quick there. Now we're going to resume shortly. Now we're back underway, as now we got to try to make it happen here. As we work our way there, we're going to go slide up into the outside wall, lose some momentum, but it's not going to be enough momentum to give Boyer a chance. It's back to the line. We are going to win the Coca-Cola 600 and survive and come back an absolute wreckfest of a race. We bring home the victory. Thank God. Our 5th win of the season, and let the burnouts begin. An incredible win right there. We get it done. And we break through. We finally are back in victory lane here, winning the Coca-Cola 600. We're 2 for 2 in the crown jewels so far this season. We still got to race the Brickyard 400 and the Southern 500. As we burn it down here, I'm doing everything I can right now Wow, what a race. What a win. I mean, the cars went flying. Literally, Kyle Busch became his face first. He went flying so high in the air. We came back from wrecking like 16,000 times to win in a race that had 17 cautions and finished in a 4-lap shootout. Now we burned it out right against the fence for the fans, and I thank all of you, my fans, for having absolutely going through this wild race with myself. And now celebrating victory lane, Dale Jr. come out, Coca-Cola 600 winner. And so we are your winner here in Charlotte. See the race results. We get the fastest lap and end up leading the most laps. Was leading 17 laps. Clint Boyer, your runner-up. Kurt Busch in third, leading 11 laps. Newman fourth. Kenseth fifth. Tony Stewart comes home sixth. Austin Dillon seventh. Jeff Gordon eighth. Brad Keselowski ninth. And Denny Hamlin rounds out your top 10 here in Charlotte. A.J. Allmendinger comes home 11th. You got Stenhouse there in 13th. Jamie McMurray finishes 14th. Kevin Harvick 15th. Biffle 16th. Joey Logano 17th. And then you have Jimmy Johnson finished 20th, even though he led 16 laps, second most of anybody. You got Carl Edwards in 24th. Truex down in 25th. And then you got Blaney finishing 35th. And the DNFs, Casey Kane, Kyle Busch, and Chase Elliott DNF from the race, as we bring home an awesome victory by winning the Coca-Cola 600 by leading the most laps and having the fastest lap. Now look at the standings. We are your points leader by a hefty amount over the two of Brad Keselowski by 66 points. Then you got Clint Boyer, Tony Stewart. They have wins, so they're in the chase as well. Kevin Harvick, Jamie McMurray, Carl Edwards, Regan Smith, and Denny Hamlin looking very nice on points. You also have Jeff Gordon, who's climbed his way up there. Joey Logano, good in points. And Vickers, he's a winner. Almirola up there. Kyle Larson's up there. It's a glitch points. Stenhouse a winner. You got Kurt Busch, Kenseth, Greg Biffle down there. Kyle Busch, he's a winner. So we're not exactly sure how the playoff picture is, but Kyle Busch, he's a winner. He's in the chase right now. And we go down to find Ryan Blaney, who's still below the top 30 in points. Like Casey Kane's 32nd in points. And then Blaney is 34th with 2 wins. Not where he needs to be, as Chase Elliott's back down in 43rd in points. So until the next episode, we're racing from Dover. I hope you all have a good one.